Good morning and welcome to Joseph Apartments Talk Show. We have three exciting guests today and we're going to cover different issues. I am going to start with Mickey on my left, who is new to the show. Mickey, what do you do and why should an apartment owner hire you?
Hi, good morning. My name is Mickey and I'm the owner of LA Carpets in the city of Downey. My services that I provide turnovers of rental apartments. When an owner has a vacancy, he will call me to do a walkthrough and give him services. And my experience when it comes to carpeting, flooring, and cleaning. You could call me for a free estimate. Thank you.
So basically, a tenant moves out.
Yes.
And the landlord maybe wants some ideas on how to maximize its looks and rentability.
Correct.
And you provide like consulting and
Yes,
advice
I do.
for that?
I give them my experience, letting them know what I think will be the best for the unit.
Anything trend-wise, for example, on flooring? What are you
On
noticing with
flooring right
apartment
now,
owners?
we were using linoleum a lot, one-piece linoleum. Now I'm seeing that I'm giving them the options to go with LVT, which I think is doing wonders because LVT is really good waterproof. I think it lasts longer than linoleum, so I think those are the new trends that are coming in
What
right
is
now.
LVT?
Is vinyl planks, and they look especially like laminates. And it does really well with upgrading.
Those are very
units.
popular right now.
Yes, they
I
are.
learned something new today. So
Yes.
that's waterproof and lasts
It's
forever?
waterproof. It doesn't last forever, but it does last longer than linoleum.
Okay, someone has a vacant unit, they can call you, give them a free estimate, and what you recommend, that kind of thing?
Yes.
Excellent. Your phone number?
562-861-4804.
Thank you, Mickey. Our next guest is Jim from CoStar. I have used CoStar/Comps since 1982. It's really the Bible when it comes to information on what's sold, but this company has expanded far beyond what I knew. So, Jim, take it away. Tell us what you guys do and why should an apartment owner call you back?
Sure. Thanks for having me today, Jim. Jim Petronella from CoStar. We are a commercial real estate information powerhouse. We track full inventory of all apartment buildings in the market, and we track when the property sells, we track the buyers, we track the cap rates. We actually track what's on the market for sale as well. Owners will typically use us to find out what's for sale in the market, find out what is sold. If they're looking to sell, maybe get some market intel into that market. I think what really makes CoStar such a powerful company is the fact that we can do micro analysis where we can see what's happening within maybe Whittier, or we can look at the whole sub-market or the whole market. Our agreements are annual, and what I was going to open up to your audience, if they're interested in getting like a one-off market report, we can do that to kind of get a feel for what we do. We also own Apartments.com, bought them a few years ago, so if they're interested in advertising their listings, their vacancies, we can do it on Apartments.com, and we also just bought Westside Rentals earlier this year. So we're really putting a big emphasis in providing detailed information on apartment buildings.
Well, I know our property management company has been using Westside Rentals as the source for tenants.
Right.
You're going to pretty much control everything pretty soon.
Well, I think we want to be the one-stop shop for apartment owners to come to find out what's going on in the marketplace, whether it's either renting their units or finding out market intel.
So if an apartment owner is watching this, they can call you? What's
Sure.
the number
My
for you?
phone number is 310-916-8123.
Yeah, right now people don't have to worry about finding tenants, but I just read an article in the Orange County Register that things are changing as far as demand. So, thank you. Phil?
What did you find out?
That prices have gone beyond the reach of a regular homeowner, so the affordability index on purchases has gone really high. The percentage of California residents that can afford to buy is at an all-time low. Same thing with rents. Rents have gone above people's. They went up three times the inflation rate. Rents went up 3 times the inflation rate. So we've seen this movie before. It can't keep going on forever. So, speaking of fiction. Phil, what's new in your world?
We've been very busy. Our clients are selling their investment properties, whether it's an apartment building, gas station, or a car wash, a commercial building, whatever. And they're doing something called a 1031 tax deferred exchange. When you buy the property, it's a purchase price. It's what you paid for it. The government calls it your basis. Your basis is influenced by capital improvements and depreciation. But ultimately, when you sell the property, the sales price minus the adjusted basis equals the capital gain, and that's what the government charges you tax on when you close the sale. The reason why someone would want to do a 1031 exchange is because they want to sell this rental investment property, take that basis with them and that gain, and reinvest into another property, thereby deferring capital gains taxes.
I just had a client, we sold one apartment building, they took the money and bought two properties, and did it without having to pay income tax or a capital gains tax, which
Right.
was great.
And a lot of people misunderstand what capital gains taxes are. Yes, capital gains tax will run you somewhere between 15 and 20% on average, depending on your tax bracket, your gain, blah, blah, blah. But there's three other taxes that you pay when you sell the property. You still have to pay the healthcare tax, over $200,000 to $250,000 if you're married versus single. That's another 3.8%. You have to pay the state of California, another roughly 9 to 12.5%. And then you have to recapture depreciation at 25%. So you're really paying for taxes when you sell rental or investment property. And that's the beauty of the 1031 exchange. It allows you to take the tax base with you, to defer the capital gains tax, and to reinvest into one or multiple properties totaling equal or greater than what you sold for, as long as you reinvest all the equity in the
Last
cash.
time you were on the show, you had mentioned that there's a concern that they're going to get, the Congress is going to do away with the 1031 law. You've been active in lobbying for that. What's the latest on that?
Well, Congress is talking about going more into expensing, which they feel would offset the exchange, which a lot of investors don't agree with. And on top of that, it just doesn't allow the money to go back into the economy in terms of another purchase. Whereas an exchange forces a sale and a purchase. So it's good, the money stays in the country, it keeps the economy going, it keeps people active and busy, whether it's realtors or escrow or title companies or inspection companies, blah, 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 lenders. But the bottom line is, it causes people to earn money, to spend money, to pay taxes on the money they've earned, and the investors reinvest. So it's a good thing for the economy, and right now, we're at a tilting point, because Congress is going to be making some decisions, we think in the next month or two, on the direction of the economy as far as tax reform is concerned. Where it's going, come and interview me again in another month or two, and I'll let you know.
Excellent. Phil, how do people reach you?
Area code 213-479-8800.
So if you're watching this and you own apartments and you have a vacancy and you need some advice or some ideas, see Mickey. If you want to know what's going on as far as sales or demographics or detailed information about an individual city or how to find the best tenants, you want to see Jim at CoStar. And if you're thinking about selling and you want to kind of map out what that landscape looks like with these 4 taxes, and how to avoid them, how to minimize them, and how to get some wisdom and guidance in that area, get a hold of Phil. So thanks for watching, and it's our job to bring you the latest in information on the apartment business. Thanks for watching.